I'm E, and I'm a fidgeter.
Hi.
For as long as I can remember, there are two things that annoy the crap out of people around me. I can't sit still when I talk on the phone. I'm pacing, almost like I'm trying out for the Olympic race walking team. The other thing is I fidget. I find whatever I have at hand and I toss it around. I play with it, I flick it, I turn it, I drop it. And I think it's more the dropping it than the fidgeting itself that annoy people. This is nothing I'm conscious about. It just happens. I pick up whatever I find nearby and fidget. It could be a pen, or keys, or the much more expensive alternative, the phone. I don't know when it all started, but I remember sitting in class in school, tossing a pen around, trying to make as many perfect rounds as I could in a row. And when I broke the chain, usually it made a noise against the desk or bouncing around on the floor. People came early to class just to get a seat as far away from me as possible. A while ago, I bought a knife and I made this video about it. It was the Spyderco Para3 folding knife. And a friend of mine actually had an epiphany after that video because he thought Spyderco was some Eastern European company from Lithuania or Russia or something. Trakacja, Nostrovie, Kurva, Spyderco. The video did great and I didn't think much about it at first, but then the comments started. So what is EDC? EDC stands for Everyday Carry. It's basically stuff you fit in your pocket and you carry around every day. Usually it's knives, key rings, pens, flashlights, multi-tools, and for the extra romantic one, a handkerchief. Thousands of guys sit at home watching other people's hands showing off and fiddling with their new knives on YouTube, talking about blade quality, the grip, the build, the scales, the weight, and the locking mechanism.
Tell me your secrets, and I'll tell you mine.
To show you that their knife is sharp, they use it to cut paper. Apparently, if it doesn't cut paper, it's not sharp enough. And if the sound is off while you cut the paper, it's still not sharp enough. And you have to sharpen it some more. The other way to check if your knife is sharp enough is to cut your arm hairs off. If it doesn't cut the hair, it's not sharp enough and you have to sharpen some more. And when they run out of arm hair to cut and they have several knives, they start with the rest of their body and soon they don't have any body hair left at all. And then it hit me. This is kind of brilliant. Are these EDC guys actually geniuses? I mean, they've made it legit to fidget. So I started watching these videos and I loved them. And then I started to think, what if I couldn't find my knife anywhere and had to go open a bale or charge my phone? Wouldn't it be great with a backup? Or 12? Or if I needed to sign some very, very important documents and didn't have a pen? Or maybe I saw a pretty girl crying and didn't have anything for her to wipe her tears with? Do I want cotton or linen handkerchiefs? I'm trying to make a video here. Don't you want to go out with the others? Suddenly I had this huge space in my pockets and I had to fill them. which knife was the knifiest, which pen was the best for tossing without touching the table, what multi-tool has pliers but not that stupid nail file. I was, as they said, totally hooked.
I'm slipping away.
So while I was trying to find some more stuff to fidget with, I fidgeted the crap out of the one I had. I took it with me everywhere. Any excuse to whip it out and use it, I made it. It was like an extra body part, an extension of my arm I could cut anything with. And fidget. Oh, I do some great fidgeting with that knife. But hey, you probably think that I only have this knife for fidgeting? That's just half the truth. I do some work with it as well. Here's 38 seconds with the number one job. At least in the winter, except for fidgeting, opening bales of hay is the most important task for the knife. And since I use straw for bedding for the animals, I tend to get the charger hole stuck with all sorts of crap, so my phone won't charge. So I use the knife to get it all out. And if that doesn't work, I use it to get something small enough that'll get the job done. I want to give a huge thank you to the EDC community for making me feel like I belong and not like a fidgety outcast. I'm grateful to be a part of a bigger organism, irritating others. You could have called it FA, Fidgeters Anonymous, but I think EDC has a nice ring to it too. I don't want to send a big thank you to Spyderco though for making this truly magnificent fidget knife. I now have tendonitis in my right arm, or EDC elbow, which is the new term. I have to live and work like this now, and since the chiropractors and Jeanette the acupuncturist has closed their shops because of you know what, I now have to start using my left arm for work and fidgeting and in the bathroom. And I do blame you, Spyderco. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay fidgety. Just remember to take the occasional break so you don't get EDC arm. Stay safe and remember, it's legit to fidget. See you in the next one.